Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we will present our group project which is Student Grade Management System. First of all, let me introduce my team members. Our group members consist of Anis, Dura, Mirsiana, Afika and Melissa. So for the project description, the objective of this project is to develop a C++ program to manage student records, including searching by metric ID and sorting by course mark. Features. First, add student. This feature enables user to add new student information to the system. User will be prompted to enter details such as student name, metric ID and their course mark. Next, display student. So this feature will provide a comprehensive view of all the currently stored student records within the system. Next, search student. This functionality allows user to search for a specific student using their metric ID. The program will employ binary search to efficiently locate the matching record. Lastly, sort students. This feature enables user to arrange the student records based on their course mark. The program will use quick sort to organize the records in ascending order, allowing user to identify the top performers or students that requiring additional support. For efficient storage and manipulation of student records, this program uses an array-based list data structure.
So I will explain how to do binary search. Binary search is an efficient algorithm for finding an item from a sorted list of items. It repeatedly divides the search interval in half. First step, initialization. Set low to 0 and high to the list length -1. Second step, middle element. Find the middle element of the current range. We move to the step 3, comparison. If the middle element is equal to the target, the search is successful. But if the middle element is greater than the target, narrow the search to the lower half. And if the middle element is less than the target, narrow the search to the upper half. And last step is step 4, repeat. Continue the process until the element is found or the range is empty. So this is the searching function that we use in the C++ code, which in the personlist.cpp.
The sorting method that we have chosen is quicksort. Quicksort is an efficient sorting algorithm using the divide and conquer approach to sort elements. So the first step we have to do is choose a pivot. Select an element as the pivot. For example, the last element in the list. Step 2. Partitioning. Rearrange elements in the array such that elements less than the pivot are on its left and the elements greater than the pivot are on its right. Step 3. Recursion. Recursively apply the same process to the subarrays formed by splitting the original array at the pivot. So this is the sorting function that we have applied in our C++ code, which in the personlist.cpp.
Today I will demonstrate how to search of student detail by metric ID and sorting of student by a course mark. Okay. First, we have the personlist.h as a header file. This file defines the structure and class for managing a student record. The person record structure holds the student information name, matriculation number and mark. The person list class contains method for managing this record, including sorting, searching, adding and displaying a record. Next, we have the personlist.cpp file, which implement the method defined in the header file. The constructor initializes the list to 0. The destructor currently does nothing but is defined for completeness. The display method shows all student records and if the list is empty, it will show empty list. We use the quick sort method, sort the record using the quick sort algorithm. The partition method, part is part of quick sort, arrange element. Sort method, call quick sort to sort the entire list. Okay, search method, use a binary search to find a student by their matriculation number. Get record method, display the record. The add method, add a new student record to the list unless the list is full. Finally, we have the sort CPP file, which provide the user interface for interacting with the person list. From this code, it will ask user either want to add a student, display all student, search for student, sort the student by mark, or exit the program.
Okay, as for the sample output, it was divided into 5 key. The first one is add student, the second one is display student records, the third one is search student, the fourth one is sort student by marks, and the last one is by. As for the first sample output add student, it's just like we simply add the student data into the system. As for the data chosen is the student name, metric ID, and marks. So the data that we have been added here is the student name Anis with the metric ID of 100 and marks 70. Move on to the second sample output is display student record. Display student record is basically just like we display back all the record that has been added into the system. For example, there are 3 records shown below, which record 1 with the student name Anis, record 2 with the student name Afika, and record 3 with the student name Dura. Okay, and the third sample output is search student. So search student is basically we search the student by using their metric ID. For example, I want to find the records of Afika by using the metric ID. So I just enter Afika metric ID, which is 101, and it will display to me all the records regarding Afika. And the fourth sample output is sort student by marks. Sort student by mark is basically we arrange the student record according to their marks from the lowest to the highest mark. So as you can see below, there are 3 records being shown below, and the record of the student are displayed according to their marks. The first record is Anis with the marks of 70. The second record is Afika with the marks of 80, and the third one is Dura with the mark of 90. So as you can see, the marks was arranged from the lowest to the highest mark. And the fifth sample output is by, indicate we want to end the program or we want to end the system. We doesn't want to execute anymore. So I think that's it from our group. Thank you.